guys, this is the chilies, how it looks in the shamba, and this is how it looks after being plucked. This is how it looks. Here you can see this is how it looks. We go back to our business about vegetables. Okay guys, still on the vegetables. These are the types of vegetables. Here we use the leaves, only the leaves, but these ones we don't eat them. For me, I give them to my chicks, to my chicken. As you can see, this how it looks like on the barbed wire, and it's very nice, very green, very nutritious. For us, we pick these ones, just cut them like this. The way we've cut the leaves of the arrowroots, this one, as you can see, we cut them, and we fry them. For these ones, I give them to my chicks, but in Philippines, it's something very important. It's a vegetable which is very important. I can't remember the name. I was told they have been called in Philippines name, but okay, we're good to go. This one, we don't eat it, we give to the chicken, but the leaves, we eat the leaves. I'm gonna show you. These ones also, we eat the leaves, but we don't, okay, we eat the leaves. We don't eat the stalks. As you can see, these are pumpkin leaves, and we also eat the pumpkin itself, the fruit of this kind of vegetable. These are pumpkin leaves. We eat them, we eat the leaves. We don't eat the stalks, but we eat the pumpkin. This one is not yet ready to produce the pumpkin itself. It's still young. And we also have another vegetable which looks like this. It looks like these pumpkin leaves. I'm gonna show you. Continue enjoying, and if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to. I'll be showing you more about the village life and what to use in the village, what is important in our body. By the way, this is organic farming. We don't use fertilizers on these, so they are good. They are good for our health. Continue watching. Okay, we also have this one. This is called Chinese cabbage. You also eat this one. Looks like spinach kind of. The other type of the arrowroot I was talking about on my previous video is this one. As you can see, the stalks, they are not the same as the ones I've shown you down there from my previous video. This one we don't use even the leaves. You can see even the leaves, they are very wide. They are so different from the other one I have shown you. These leaves, we don't use them. The stalks, we don't use them. Even the roots itself, these are an arrowroot also, kind of an arrowroot, type of an arrowroot. We don't also use the root. We don't use it. We don't use the stalk. But in our community, back here in Kenya, Kikuyu community, we use these ones as like flowers behind our houses, or they just grow in the shamba. We don't use them. They are just to beautify. They are like flower. Use them like flowers. Okay, comment down there, tell me whether in your country you use them, in your community you use them. Okay, thank you. Continue watching. I'm going to show you more and more. As you can see, guys, I was talking about the pumpkin leaves. These are looks like pumpkin leaves, but they are not pumpkin leaves. We eat them. This one also we use them. We use the leaves, but the fruits looks like a watermelon. We don't use it. I don't know whether here there is. I'll look for it. I'll show you. These ones we eat just the leaves, but not the stalk. And we don't eat the fruit of it. Looks like a watermelon. Let me go around and see whether I'll see it. I'll show you. As you can see, guys, this is the fruit I'm talking about. Looks like a watermelon, but we don't use it. These are ways we give the pigs or the cows or the goats. But for us, we don't consume it. It comes from these vegetables I have told you. These we eat just the leaves, but we don't use the stalk. Okay. Also, we have these ones. In our native language, we call them mafake. In your language, I don't know. In your country, I don't know whether you have this. If you have or don't have, just comment down there. Tell us what you call them in your country, in your village. But here in Kenya, Africa, Kikuyu community, in my community, I'm from Kikuyu community, we call them mafake. We use them also as vegetables. This one, but we don't use the stalks, just the vegetable. We don't use the roots, just the leaves. Just comment down there, tell me the name you call them in your country. Each vegetable, just tell me. They are good. We don't put fertilizers. As you can see, this is organic farming, and it's good for your health. We have also the kales. These are kales. Many of you knows the kales. In many countries, they are kales. In our native language, or Kiswahili, we call them sukuma wiki. We also cut them and fry them. These are good vegetables, though. I'm taking you around to see all types of the vegetables here in our village. You can see also the pepper here, the big ones. This is ripe, and we have also the green ones, and they are very hot. These ones are very hot. You can see them here. You can see them. We also have the amaranthus. In our native language, you call them cherere. This is good also. We use them as vegetables, but we don't use these ones. These are the seeds. We don't use these ones. We use just the leaves, and they are very good. But they are very good for the kids, and they are very nutritious. It is organic farming. We don't put anything, just manure from the cow, from the goats, and from the chicken that we have here. We also have the cabbage just near me. This cabbage, I think everyone knows cabbage. You can see we have cabbage. We also have these sweet potato leaves in some countries like Philippines, but here we don't use them as vegetables. We just use the root, the sweet potato itself. But these leaves, we don't use them. We don't cook them. But in Philippines, I was told by my friend who is a Filipino but lives in the US. She was telling me they are very nutritious in their country. They love them so much, these sweet potato leaves. But here, so I consider them as vegetables. But here in my country, Kenya, Africa, in my community, here back in the village, we don't use them. But I don't know whether the other communities use them as vegetables, but in my community, Kikuyu, we don't use them. If in your country, in your community, you use these ones, just comment down there and tell us how you cook them, how you prepare them to be ready to be eaten. I'm going to show you around of it. I'm going to show you. I just came across a pumpkin. As I was telling you, we just eat these. You can see it's different from that one I've shown you. Looks like a watermelon, but it's not a watermelon. We don't use it. But this one is a pumpkin. This one we use it, and also we use the leaves of the pumpkin. We eat this, but this one is not much. It is not mature. Okay, so we eat the leaves. So you can see. Now I'm gonna show you everything, guys, because I love you people and I want you to enjoy every step I'm taking here back in the video. As you can see, there are big difference. This is the one that looks like a watermelon from that plant, which looks like this. It has the leaves almost the same like these ones. This is the pumpkin. As you can see, this one we use it. This one we don't use it. We keep to the pigs, cows, and goats. You can see even the corns. They were just planted the other day. And these ones I was telling you, these are the vegetables also. These are the vegetables I'm telling you, looks like the pumpkin leaves. Just comment down and tell me the name in your country. We also have these cassava leaves. In some countries like Philippines, they use these ones as vegetables that we have shown you. It's type of a vegetable, but here in our country, Kenya, Africa, in my community, Kikuyu community, we don't use them. We just use the root of it, the cassava itself. But the Philippines, my friend told me, it's very nutritious for them. They use them as vegetables. But for us, we don't use them as vegetables. We just use the root. You can see, I told you I'm going to take you around. There are sugar canes over there. You can see them. I showed you the amaranthus. But I love these vegetables. I love them so much. These are my favorites. The amaranthus. You can see we have just planted the leeks. These are the leeks. And also we have the green onions. As you can see also we have this is another type of the vegetable. In my native language it's called zafai. I don't know in your language, in your community, whether you use it as a vegetable, but it has some like, it's like thorns, as you can see. It's called the fai. It is used to mash the, it is used to mash the potatoes and bananas. And it is very good. It is very nutritious. We don't use the fertilizer. It's an organic farming, this one. And as you can see, they are even grass. It is just on the. It doesn't need that a lot of care. No, something which is it's good to every climate change. It's called the fire. Just comment down there, tell me the name you call them in your native language, in your country, whether you use it as a vegetable. To us, we use them as vegetables. As you can see, they are many, as you can see. The fire. See the amaranthus. There are different types of amaranthus. As you can see, it's different from the other one I've shown you. These are the cabbage, young cabbage. As you can see also, we have the spinach. This is the spinach we grow in our country. Very nice. This is the type of vegetable I was telling you. I don't know the name, but you're gonna comment down there and tell me in your country whether you use them as vegetables or how do you call them in your country. As I told you we have many types of hot pepper. This, you can see this one is smaller, more than the other one I've shown you. This is how it looks like. Plant of baby pepper. It is not yet mature. As you can see, we also have amaranthus, many types of amaranthus. And in there, here in the village, is so funny because you can't go hungry. You can see the amaranthus, there are tomatoes over there, there's spinach over there, there's skuma wiki, that is the kales over there, and there are tomatoes. And also, we also have the sugar cane, as you can see. And here also we have that vegetable I was telling you. It looks like a pumpkin leaves, these ones. Just comment and tell me in your language you call them. You can see it is very nice and very green. Everything here is very green because there's a lot of rain and we are just near the forest. You can see even the cabbages, they are there. The beans, you can see over there, there are beans. There are beans, there are bananas. These are the vegetables. You can see I've shown you all types of vegetables that we have around here. Show me kind of love, subscribe, share and like. Let the people know about village life through Ravinebaraka's channel. I will show everything and I'll explain everything to each and every video. Thank you for watching my videos. God bless you. God bless you. To my next video, I'm gonna show you about the banana plantation and explain exactly how I was told the Philippines use. The Philippines, they use that fruit, they use the banana, they use the stem itself, everything. They don't waste anything on this banana. I'm gonna show you. This is amaranthus. You can see how it's nice. I just love this. I love eating these amaranthus. Nice. Subscribe, share, and God will bless you. So the baby spinach here, they just planted the other day. Because it's a rainy season, you can see they are good. These have just, I think, 2 days since we planted them. You can see. And I showed you in my previous videos, I showed you on how I do it, planting. I showed you planting them. We have the yam. This is the yam. We don't use the leaves, we just eat the root of it. As you can see, there's this green onion. And they are very nice, by the way. So if I want to take vegetable, I'll just come and pick spinach there. The other vegetables over there. I pick the spinach. I pick these other vegetables. I pick the amaranthus. I pick the pepper. I pick the onion, the green onions. And I'm ready to go with my vegetables. I'll pick the tomatoes when they are ripe here. And these are the vegetables. I mix them, all of them. I mix them. And I'm ready to go with my vegetables. Very nutritious, very healthy too. You are very good, healthy to your body. Thank you. Keep subscribing, keep watching my videos, and God will bless you. Ciao.